Good evening, everyone. Welcome to SchoolQuizz.com. So today we are continuing with the previous topic that we started in the previous lecture. That was subject verb concord for your 10th CBSE. So let us begin. Okay. So we have studied the 9 rules in that. Okay. Now we have to study further. So let us revise those 9 rules first. That what we have studied. Afterwards, we can go to our new rules. Okay. So now, rules for the subject word concord. First one, the pronoun you always selects the plural verb. Okay. The next rule was if a sentence begins with here or there, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. Third one was if two subjects, one single and one plural, are connected by either or neither nor, the verb agrees with the nearer subject. Okay. The next rule was, what was that? A singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than takes a singular verb. Okay. Next, we have studied singular subjects joined by and require a plural verb, except when they mean only one thing. Okay. Next, we have studied two singular subjects joined by either or neither nor take a singular verb. Here, see difference between this rule number 3, and difference between this one. Two singular subjects are joined over here. Okay. And here it was no such thing as two singular subjects joined as one. Okay. It is connected with the nearer subject. That was the rule. And here it is like two subjects are joined. Okay. Now, next one we have studied. If a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, the verb is singular. Then the next one that we had, the indefinite pronouns several, few, both, many, others are always what? Always plural. Okay. Then the last rule that we have studied in the last lecture was the indefinite pronouns some, most, all, none are singular or plural according to the what meaning of the sentence. Okay. So I hope you are clear with the 9 rules. Beginning with our next rule, that is rule number 10. When any of the following indefinite pronoun, the subject, the verb is singular. Means rather the pronoun is singular, or either the subject is singular or the verb is singular, so that everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. These kinds of words will be included, identifying what? That these are singular or plural. Example, every man and woman in this hall is what? A member. Okay. So this indicates what? That what is given, these words are given in the sentence like indefinite pronoun or the subject, then the verb will be what? It will be singular if it is given everybody, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every. So these words, like all of these 11 to 12 words will indicate what? A singular. The verb is what? Singular. Okay, that's why here is used and the verb is in the singular format. Okay, you have to just identify with the help of the word. You don't have to memorize these words. See, from anybody you can see that it is particular person, from another you can say it is a particular person, from everything you cannot say that it is a particular person, but you can say it is about one person. Okay, so you can just understand it, not memorize it, so it will be very clear to you. Next, what is the rule? Expressions of time, money, paid, distance are singular even if the noun is plural. Okay, even if the what was plural? Even if the form is plural. Okay. Example: 2 years is a long time to wait. $1 million was given back to the owner. So these are some examples that whether time, money, or distance is given are singular even if the form is plural. Means if the sentence is plural, still it will be a singular concord. Why? Because these are related to the time. We know the time is singular, money is singular, although the value of money is plural, but money as a term is singular. Distance, As a term, it's singular. Whether there are many miles and many kilometers, distance as a word indicates singular. Okay. So 2 years is a long time to wait. $1 million was given back to the owner. I hope you are understanding the rule. Moving on to the next rule, when the amount of money with separate units, the verb is plural. Okay. So amount of money is given over here. Remember, I said money word is singular, but the value of money is plural. So here it is given that if the amount of money is given, it will be plural. Examples: 525 tower points were found. Why we have included were? Because exact amount is given 25. 60 10 peso bills were added to the budget. So here we have the amount, exact amount of money. So that will be included as what? That will be included as amount of money, and it will be considered as plural concord. Okay. Moving on towards our next, that is the following words, are always plural. Okay. So what are those plural words? Pants, trousers, pliers, scissors, shears, tongs. However, if the word pair is used, the verb is singular. If the word pair is used, so it will be singular. Otherwise, these all words will be what? Plural. Okay. So now the pants are torn into two. So pants are torn. The pair of scissors was placed on the table. Now, why we have written was over here? Because the word pair is given. See, pair means two. Okay. Pair cannot be a single thing. Pair means two. Basically, a single pair is included. Means two scissors were there in the table. Okay. So now I hope you are clear with the rule number 13. Moving on to our rule number 14. Certain nouns, though plural in the form, are singular in meaning and therefore singular verbs. Okay, there are some nouns which are plural in the form, but are singular in the meaning. Like mathematics includes S, but is it like mathematics is like, oh my God, there are many subjects called mathematics? No, mathematics is a single subject. So it is a singular in a meaning and therefore takes what? Singular verbs, not the plural verbs. Okay. So it will be like, mathematics is my favorite subject. The latest news is alarming to what? Public. Okay. So here is included. Why? Because news includes S, but still it is latest we have given. So it is what? Singular. So the subject verb will be included is over here is singular. Okay. Moving on towards our rule number 15. When the word is preceded by A, it takes a plural verb. Now, word is preceded by A, it takes what? A plural verb. When it is preceded by the, it takes a singular verb. Okay. The is given for respect, A is given to identify that it is in the singular format. So example, a number of students are waiting outside. Okay. Now I will be thinking, A is given, so why the verb we are using is singular? Why we are using not, plurals? Because A indicates what? That it is singular word, but the verbs that will be included in that will be plural, indicating what? That there can be many number of students. So we can write a number because of the a number of students. We can write because of the S. We are writing are waiting outside. Now here, the number of students outside is not recorded yet. See, we have to record. So accordingly here, what is meant that we have to sentence, we have to see the sentence and accordingly we have to put the words. So you can memorize this rule that when the word is preceded by A, it is, plural verb. And when is the word preceded by the, it will be taken as a singular verb. Okay. So I hope I'm clear with that. Sorry. Okay, moving on towards our next rule. When fractions are used, the verb agrees with the object. The verb agrees with what? The object of the phrase. Now, okay. Object of the phrase. Now what? Of phrase. Examples. one half of the cake was consumed. So here what fractions are used? Here we have to see that what is given, one half means half of the cake is consumed, like that. So when the fractions are used, verb agrees with the object of the phrase. Now what is the object here? Cake. Cake is singular, so what will be they included? Was. Okay. Now 1/4 of the employees. Now here object is employees. S is given. Were attending a seminar. Okay, now you are getting my point here. What is the object will decide what verb will come here, singular or plural. Okay. Our next rule will be these nouns may be singular or plural in meaning athletics, genetics, politics, gymnastics, statistics. When the noun refers to an organized activity, remember it is an organized activity. It is singular when the noun refers to the activities of individuals within a group or to a varied activities. It is plural. Like varied activities are there in a group, it is performed, then it is plural. But if the noun refers to organized activity, a simple activity, it is singular. Okay. Now various activities will included gives a plural. So okay, over here examples are there. Gymnastics is a very popular among girls. Now gymnastics is done by everyone. It is one activity, is very popular among girls. That's why is it included. Gymnastics shown in the field today were outstanding. Now here what is the difference? That many gymnasts are performing over here. That's why it is included were and not was. Okay. Moving on towards our next rule, that is the name of the country is always regarded as singular because country is particularly regarded as one. So the name of the country is always regarded as what? Singular. Examples, the Bahamas has beautiful beaches. Okay. Philippines is a wondrous place. Okay, so Philippines is, Bahamas has. So that's why it is included like this, because the country is always considered as what? Singular. I hope this is very easy rule and you will not forget it. Moving on towards our next rule, adjectives used as nouns are considered what? Plural. Adjectives as used as for what? Noun purpose, it considered as what? Plural. Okay. The poor are to be helped. The efficient are what the country needs. Okay. So poor is adjective but used in the noun. Efficient is also adjective but used in place of noun. So that's why what will be included here? Plural. Okay. Moving on towards our next rule, that is rule number 20. Collective nouns may be singular or plural depending on whether the individual members are acting individually or collectively. These nouns are company, group, committee, crowd, jury, flock, team. Examples now, understand this, is like if the acting thing is individual and it is acting individually, it will be like singular. And if it means, group collectively, so it will be plural. Examples, the committee is against the plan. Acting collectively, singular. The committee are of different opinion, acting individually, plural. Okay. I hope you understood. Moving on towards our next rule, that is rule number 21. In the use of mathematical expressions, the following are accepted. Okay. So what will be accepted are 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay, 7 and 3 are 10. 5 times 2 are 10. So how we are according to the sentence, according to the expression, we are adjusting. 5 minus 2 is 3. Because of the minus, we are including 3. Because of the plus, we are including is. And because of the and, we are including are. So 5 times we are using are. So according to the expressions will decide what, if the sentence should be in the singular format or in the plural format. Now rule number 22. Titles of books, plays, artists, movies, etc. are regarded as singular. Even the words in the title may be plural. Okay, so it will be described as singular whether they have the words which are in the plural. In Dreams Begin Responsibilities is a story by D. Schwartz. Okay, so it is written by one person, that will be like, D. Schwartz. Whether it is, in the plural format, it will be as given as single. Great Expectations is a must-read novel. Okay, so we have to see like it is a must-read novel because it is one novel. So understand what is suitable to the sentence, and accordingly you have to put it. Okay. Moving on towards our next rule, that is our second last rule. I know there are many rules, but it is very easy topic once you clear out with the rules. Name of the organization takes singular verb when the whole organization is referred to, and a plural verb when the members are referred to. Means singular if the organization name is taken, and if the member's name is taken, it will be considered as plural. So Lopez and Sons is a successful organization. It is a company's name. Lopez and Sons are holding a 2-day annual meeting. Why? Because meeting is for all the members. That's why it will be included as 2. Okay, plural. Last and the finest rule. If the sentence begins with expletive it, the verb is always singular if the subject that follows the verb is plural. Okay, so if the sentence begins with the expletive it, the verb is always singular. Verb will be singular even if the subject that follows the verb is plural. Whether the subject is plural, we don't care. We will include what? Singular. It is the schools which must assume the responsibility. It is us who must take care of the environment. So whether it is us, whether it is schools, what is used, it is used is not a are. So I hope you are clear with the rules. I'll just let you go through every rule. I'll just wait for a second so that you can see the rules. We have studied 9 rules. So let's revise with the rule number 10. I'll read the rule for you so that you can understand it well. When any of the following indefinite pronoun, the subject word is singular, everybody, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. Okay. So you can see this. Expressions of time, money, weight, and distance are singular, even if the form is what? Plural. When the amount of money refers to separate units, the verb is what? Plural. The following words are always plural, including s. However, if the word pair is used, the verb is what? Singular. Certain nouns, though in the form, are singular in meaning and therefore take singular verbs. When the word is preceded but takes a plural verb, when it is preceded by the, it takes a singular verb. Okay. When fractions are used, the verbs agrees with the object of the phrase. The nouns may be singular or plural in meaning: aesthetics, genetics, politics, gymnastics, statistics. When the noun refers to an organized activity, it is singular. When a noun refers to the activity of individuals within a group or to varied activities, it is plural. Name of the count is always regarded as singular. Name of the country is always regarded as singular. Activity used and nouns are considered plural. Collective nouns may be singular or plural depending on whether the individual are acting individually or collectively. These nouns are company, group, committee, crowd, jury, flock, and team. In the use of mathematical expressions, the following are accepted according to this sentence. Title of the books, plays, artists, movies, etc. are regarded as singular, even though words are in the title are maybe plural. Names of the organization take singular verb where whole organization is referred to and a plural verb when the members are referred to. The sentence begins with the expletive it. The verb is always singular even if the subject that follows the verb is what? Plural. So I read the rules for you. If you want, you can pause and read the rule and solve some examples. So I hope you have understood the topic. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the next section. So do let me know if you have any doubts, and I hope you are cleared with the topic. So solve some examples for your own purpose so that you will have good marks in your examination. That's all for today. We'll see you in the next lecture. Till then, bye. Take care.